Hello, West Ham Network. It's Holly, and I'm here with your Hammers headlines for today, Wednesday, the 16th of July, run in association with KUMB.com. Now, today we have got our sights set on up-and-coming Liverpool star, a low ball offer for Tomas Soucek, and a striker added into the mix of West Ham's transfer targets. Without further ado, let's jump into those headlines. Now, for our first story today, West Ham are reported to be actively pursuing Liverpool midfielder Tyler Morton. Now, we've known rumours about him have been going on for a little while now, but it is today being said that we have progressed our discussions and that West Ham are keen to finalise the deal in the coming weeks. So Team Talk have said that Potter is an admirer of the 22-year-old who's entering the final year of his contract with Liverpool. They've also said that he could be available for as little as £16 million. Now, he's got the ability to dictate play from defensive midfield areas with the ability to spot opportunities and get the ball forwards while staying calm under pressure. So he's definitely an interesting prospect, and another one that we're talking about that has youth on his side, could bring our average age of our squad down, and he wouldn't necessarily cost a fortune. Now, it's likely that we would either have Tyler Morton or the more expensive and more in demand James McAtee. So the question that I've got for you today is, if you could only choose one, which would it be? Let us know down below in the comments. And if you haven't already, hit the thumbs up button. Make sure you've subscribed. Let's get into story number 2. Quite lagged and then I pressed it twice. That's never what we want, is it? Here is story number 2. West Ham are said to have a certain club with a familiar head coach interested in signing no other than Tomas Soucek. So according to Darren Whitcoop of Team Talk, Everton are preparing a £12 million bid for Suchek, with the player also potentially being up for a reunion with David Moyes. Now, we know that Moyes understands how Suchek plays, and Suchek, no doubt, is going to have positive memories of working with the head coach. But the question is, should we be willing to sell Suchek for £12 million? Fans have been on Suchek's back massively at times, with the way that he plays never really looking inspiring unless he's getting goals and actually getting those goal contributions. But we do know what we get from him. And in my opinion, he would still be great for some squad depth, even if we can bring in the midfielders that we know we need this summer. The biggest concern that I've got is we haven't even brought midfielders in yet. So therefore, until that business is done, I personally wouldn't be wanting Suchek to go anywhere. With his current contract running till 2027, we're not in a rush to sell him. And the thought of having an even more depleted midfield than we currently have is absolutely terrifying, if I'm honest. And then there's the question of price. So is £12 million a fair valuation? Personally, I'm going to say no, and it feels like a bit of a lowball offer. To us, currently, I think he's worth a lot more than 12 million. Because while Suchek might be 30, and to another club looking to bring him in, it's probably a fair enough price. I don't think that we at West Ham could bring anybody in for 12 million that would bring us anywhere near the same amount of certainty that he does. And while, like I said, he's not the most exciting player, and he's not one that we now want to be relying on, I think we know kind of what we'll get from him. And that is the perfect foundations for a squad player when we're already looking to bring so many new players into the team. My worry is, even if we sold him for 12 million and then we brought someone in for squad depth to replace him for that 12 million, it would be a waste of time when we need to be focusing our efforts elsewhere. And you've got the uncertainty of never knowing whether that player is going to do well or not at West Ham until they're actually on that pitch. So for me, the 12 million sounds like a big risk, a big use of time where we need to be investing our time into actually signing other positions. And 12 million isn't going to make or break our season next season in terms of who we can bring in for 12 million. So I think it's more important to almost identify people to bring in and not think about selling any more midfielders before we've brought some in. But let me know your thoughts in the comments, because I'm keen to know what you all think. Should we be selling Suchek at all? Question number 1. And question number 2 is, how do you feel about a 12 million bid? Like I said, my thoughts are there's a big difference between a player worth 12 million to Everton and how much Tomas Soucek would cost to replace for us with what we know we can get for him. And for your final story, West Ham are reported to have inquired about Sassuolo striker Andrea Pinamonte's availability. So Standard Sport are reporting that talks are at an early stage still, but to give you a little bit of an overview of what he can do, he's a 26-year-old right-footed Italian striker who scored 11 goals in 37 games, as well as getting 1 assist while out on loan at Genoa. There's quite a lot of talk about other positions at the moment, but striker is really something that we do need to work on urgently, in my opinion. Ings has obviously gone. Antonio hasn't signed a new deal. And we haven't really had too many rumours surrounding striker targets, which makes me think that perhaps we're putting a lot of eggs in the basket of Fulkrug, but I don't know at the moment. I think we do need to really start focusing on that as well. But like we said, we need midfielders, we need centre backs, we basically need positions all over the pitch. But striker is something we've spoken about for around 312 years now, so it'd be quite good to actually focus on it really this summer. But the question I've got for you is: do you think that Pinamonti could be the answer to our striker situation? Lucas Stassin is obviously another option that we could go back in for. There are options out there. It's just a question of which ones we should be working on. So there you have it. Those have been your 3 Hammers headlines for today, Wednesday, the 16th of July, run in association with KUMB.com. Thank you so much as always for watching. We do appreciate each and every one of you. We're going to be making a load more content as well, as hopefully the summer transfer window heats up, the pre-season kicks off, the season starts coming around, and hopefully we've got a lot more to feel a little bit more positive about as that comes around. But for now, we've made another signing. Things looking okay. We're linked with a lot of players that are actually quite exciting. And hopefully these players that we're linked with feel that West Ham is an exciting project to actually be part of coming up. So the rebuild is underway officially, because we are now building rather than just selling. And hopefully we can actually go and give us something to cheer about, because the season is coming up and we all want to feel that love for West Ham, that fight, that excitement about a game coming up, and not having fear instead. So here's to a positive few weeks. We've got until, well, we've still got a long time until the transfer window shuts. However, we want to get these signings in nice and early, so we've got a good pre-season with them to work on them, find our starting 11, work out our formation, get practice with this. So when the season starts, we've got no excuses. We've got the players that the head coach and the team need. We've worked out last season what the problems are. We are ready to go again for the 25-26 season. Sorry about the beeping in the background. Maybe monitor. Right, I will go for now, but thank you so much as always for watching. If you haven't already, please hit that thumbs up button. Make sure you subscribe to West Ham Network. We've got loads of fun stuff coming up. And if you've got any content requests, feel free to chuck them down below in the comments, because we're always keen to hear what you would like to see, because we're here to make the content for you. You tell us what you want, we'll go out, we'll make it, we'll research it, we'll make it happen. Until next time, have a great day. Thank you for watching. Come on, you irons. Irons. Irons.